Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Pastor Darrell Matthews, Associate Minister of the First Baptist Church at College Hill in beautiful Tampa, Florida. And you have joined us for the 1 minute message this morning, coming from Proverbs chapter 17, verse 9. Whoever would foster love covers over an offense, but whoever repeats the matter separates close friends. There are going to be times in our life when we are going to be offended. There are going to be times when people do stuff that gets on your very last nerve, that really sends you over the edge. But our challenge today is, are we going to be peacemakers or are we going to be dividers? And here Solomon is telling us that when we are offended, if we're willing to cover over the offense, then we are fostering love. Now, keep in mind, to cover over means not necessarily to ignore it. You certainly can address the offense, but your willingness to address it in a private way and then move on from it is fostering love. But if you're the type of individual that when you are offended wants to fake like you've covered it over and then go off and gossip about it or throw somebody under the bus in another context, then you really haven't covered it. Okay, you've actually repeated something that will divide the relationship. And so as believers, if we're going to be peacemakers, if we're going to be the type of individuals that want to foster love between one another, you can address it. The offense, you hurt me. You said something that bothered me. You did something that really set me off. Okay? If you handle it privately in such a way that brings about healing and gets that person on track and fosters love between you, then good. The love has covered over the offense and you can move on with the relationship. But if you're the type of individual that when someone has offended you, you then go out and talk about it, okay? Now you're not fostering love, you're fostering the end of the relationship, and that's not the way that we want to operate as believers. Because what happens is when you repeat it, now you're playing into the devil's playbook, because you're not fostering peace, but you're trying to stir something up and keep a mess going, keep drama going in the community, and certainly that's not what's going to foster a loving relationship. So there are going to be times when offense come our way. The question is, are you willing to address it with the individual and then move forward, or are you going to stir up the ground and keep some drama and mess going, which doesn't help the community? And so we want to be the type of individuals where we are peacemakers, because Jesus says, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Amen? Amen. Well, I hope this has been a blessing to you. If it has, hit that like button, share it out with somebody that could use the encouragement, hit that subscribe button so you know when we go live, and then drop in the chat a response to this question. When you're offended, what's your first instinct? Confront, withdraw, vent, or pray? Drop that in the chat and then join us again for the next 1 minute message. Certainly hope the rest of your day is the blessed part of your day. May God bless you, God keep you, and God's grace be unto you.